na mampanyine de nsoma to dwa no wo kire so tumi hunu se wo bi kwada fiase na se bia ye yinu e de ne ba na adishem wo hu se kwabra ne boss ye we wa ko prison abo na chese kwankwankwa wo koto ade akura mpo na ye de be ma wo no ebu ani chese gon na ne enkoda hu ane de mirika saa na wo se wo sere wo pagana fo nyina chew se wo bi kwada na dua fiase na so pa na brabo na nsa ye wo besan ye no foforo atwa ne remesi pa na atimi akona nimu a na ye na agya ye ka sem bia se be pedua sa wo bi a wo no no ahu se wo akwakoto mu na akwakoto afiase oba se krisi odi bi mian koda ebo so de na se ya na wo ne nsa no ntie no na ma dodo na ya na agya yi wo ipamu ya se okwadu obi aba no ba pa so no de wo ne ni ka so wo bia ga na ma panyina akasa de nsoma to dwa kiremu se we de wo sere pa ba sa ya ne wo nyina kamum ese adofo.
Indeed, the service provides opportunities for developing the skills and talents of inmates through formal education, as well as technical and vocational training. These efforts are aimed at offering options for economic empowerment to inmates to ensure effective reintegration into society upon their release. However, it is noteworthy that society is reluctant to accept ex-convicts back into their fold, and former prison inmates continue to be stigmatized. Inasmuch as personnel of the Ghana Prison Service owe it a duty to work to ensure they return well-reformed and rehabilitated inmates into the community, the larger society must also prepare and take responsibility to welcome and work with the ex-prisoners so they do not become repeat offenders.
Ghana man panyini nana arodankwa kufu ado sadi nsɛm ne BP so no wo kire mu sɛ na ikura no sa wati ba nwa so asɛm man panyini de na ban na wo so enti obedi obetimi aye bia na panyini ka asɛm bi sɛ de oda ofie no ko aye prison aye na sa bɔkɔ na kyɛ sɛ pressure pa wo be free prison bɛba na abrabɔ na wiewie nsɛm wako ne edu enti enimanim ya otimi sɛ ya na pressure wo hɔ no ade a wo mu hia akade bebre hɔ no a wo mu so betimi abɔ bra kakra hɔ no a na akɔda prison a enye sɛ bia de wo ye no ɛso asotwe ɛna kɔde ma wo sanso be kɔ akɔda bɛba no na kyɛ sɛ wadwonkula sɛ meni manyina gye serpe ne pataku wo bɛsrɛ ɛsɛ wedi bɔbɔ no homɔden a na de wo mu hia wo na duafie a ɛbɛma saa pressure ne so ate no wɔde bɛma wo mu.
I'm mindful of the increasing challenges confronting the Ghana Prison Service in the face of society's continuous expectation of the service to discharge completely changed and reformed ex-convicts. Government is taking the necessary steps to address some of these challenges. We will continue to provide support to help decongest the prisons, to provide good living conditions for inmates and staff. I remain committed to granting periodically amnesty to deserving inmates upon the advice of the Council of State. Government is also not relenting in its efforts to see to the completion of a remand prison at Nsawam, which will ease the pressure at the medium security prison. Currently, the project is some 70% complete, with the expectation that it will commence operations by the end of the year. In addition, government is encouraging the development of public-private partnership initiatives to decongest the prisons. To this end, I extend my sincere gratitude to the Church of Pentecost for their decision to support the service with 5 camp prisons, whose aim is to embark on large-scale agriculture.
Ghana man panyini nana adodankwa kufu atu enwode sase bu etudwa na enwa chikura no ye boy ebidimu abaso epagya mo ranking mu ede ko owumanimu na enwa chikura no hwe a wo panyini na oye senior chief officer Henry Albert eye Lutrot wa na no manfo beka Cape Coast Mountain so ana chese Jumbo su de to so yedun wotwe na insubranta mu etopa wo fifu mantemo na adihye mu ato nsuo mu nsuo do mu koye na adwen se agya wo kwa akwaje wo mu na ebe wi achi no so ne nsuo ni mu na no mu turum nu a woto anan mu onse do no wom so bo ma baso kakra edin ka adum ehye so a eno ne sema mampanyini edi tudwa
Nyawe
nana
Omampani asema wakana menka sa Ghana fo mfa nya adwuma o mejetum
ne mu wo ho asem ka
bebre wo de memfa ne se obi a woye memfa ne se bank teller
mo kinkan sika man wo banki
na wahye de wie sika nya sa aboafa nani so
wono awia
na oye bank manager na wawia na wakodi ni ache na akotum 10 years oba omampani obefa na adwuma so me ya accountant was reintegration no work anya no ana se yebema ne dan adamu
dabi
ye wose yetimi ma na adwuma ye ben no eni ade obi a wasese nkwadafo kwada nketwa na wo kwafuo mu a wodo ma beja wo mo
na te se ayi teacher ni owo ku bi ache se wodi
wonyame boa na wa yenche bia ye bebu na ten no wokoba
o se ye ne nsan
yes na se
ye ni obeye
wo se wo ba wo de wonim ade so e teacher ni enti wo ba nkwatena ne nche na wo nsua de a wo ba mo no wo ba na dadem
ebe din na mika so obi a wato obi mu na akopie mu afiase uyi ni ba schools a wo de miemia nkoda akofo so de na
teacher ni ba panimu kra panimu a oye be ma ukra ye kase so okoba ne ne na dem a
ebe din
wo da wani nkumu
na ontimi na onna di mampanyi asam ni yate na se be ye adwuma no eno ni asam no
the practicality of it no because we are Sabio Gafra ma akwabi ekokum ne yere na wokoda mu a ne yi no obae wose opema me bi wo mikurum okokum ne yere ne wafum wose opema me bi wo mikurum ma me se hia na de wo ka se afi na me so mi wu aduru so
because me kuna ansa na
wo ko ware na kura so wo be kwafuom osuro
ehunu bi penti obesuru
osuro minni wachi ni wo nkwafuom wo yire no so kokun ni wafuom asam no mo yahwe nka ni yio
na mampenya asem ni mudu
because am kai say Ghana kra mamra no se ukoda fiase se criminal record de koni yeyi ba kra eni some years ya election ni politics kra ye wuntimi nko standi bi
se no kra no wo mu electoral commission for na wo mu mbem
the form say bia we political prisoner e bia ban bi na nani sound watchi wutum eno de the sentence na ye criminal record na du copy afiase a wo ba hindi eno no se wo man mra ne tesa ye no de ye de na ka kire ye se ye de ye nyi wo muntum
mavani asma kan de in fact yat
mo fa mo adwen kire mra na asem ne de edika
de mo mutie mo mo hwe on Facebook no de bra Facebook na fa adwen kire bra wo sa asem yi ho ye beje bra kenkan de ama
akwa ekotwa abode ye wo koba be fa de be de ni waja ne so wonkodo wafuom ho ma obode ye so na aye seje sisi we
wonkoda se ye ne eden ya
we dey for adwen kire fa Facebook ne fa bra Onua 95.1 FM o de base si a ye beken kama betimi dia dia fa Instagram betimi dia fa YouTube betimi dia fa Twitter ebi ade bebe bia no don rich we kire ho no mo be ma ye nsaka na ye de susuara ampara yenko ensem foforo emu na China for de kame akoye se wo mo ba ye ba enkrofo na ye wo mo adwene se ye mira wo mo aboye mfi 10 du guntinya de ombe ye dwuma wo mo koso a ubenya Ghana fo kwa adonto ni ti bonkosofo bi so adi wo mo achi na wo mo abeye ye nyedo adokoro ye di ani se prefa ewo memu na eno enene empanimfo a wo counter intelligence unit CIU wɔn akɔ China fo du ɛna Ghana fo mmienu ɛka ho sɛ wɔn te kɔm pɔtɛm hɔnom na ɛne asase wozɛ hwan wɔn bɛka gu atutum ayi sika ɛde akɔ kyerɛ sɛ wɔn de gala no a na bra Facebook na ɛbɛhwɛ deɛ wɔn ayɛ nsase no bra na bɛhwɛ nsase sɛ deɛ wɔn asi ayanam na wɔn afekɔ na yɛsɛ kyerɛ sɛ wokɔ kɔm pɔtɛm hɔnom a ensase bidie ensase preko asase batan anka ade body esiso abekọ kwakura de katadwe ne ade jeene ne de keka ho bayere ne ade enkrofo yakwa yanam ne nyina wo de behwe se de wo mo aye no behwe ebra wo mampani de galamse ye de taboato se ye chiwade mi emodin no China fo ese da wo mo de wo mo betu ene wo mo anya Ghana fo bi so abọ wo mo chidom wo mo te wonom edi dwuma ene nyame adom yakota se wo mo tase ye tabe se tebrenwa na mpanimfo chi wo mo no excavator 1 2 3 wo mo anim ne wo mo tiri ho apepa bi de wo mo kire meme bi ne wo mo ye bia no hwe wo mo nsa akoko eso mo koyi funu so ntoma hwe na mutuo no kranka mo fa mo ne nan kora wo mo hwi bi dia wo mu kurom dia asase na ho
ma ye mfa ensa nka wo mu
dia bi ne agya wo mo saa na wo mu kurom dia asase na ho hwe wo mo ho fun bi ne dia wo mo ye wo mo yes excavator mako 7 nye wano excavator 7 ena wo mo de ti wo funtam ye nsase wo mo sa akuratuo eka ho bra Facebook na behwe excavator 7 eni atuo excavator mako nso atuo ka ho ena wo mo de ti kwom potem honom edwiri ya asase saa se wo mo epego dwiri tugu saa na operations commander edema counter intelligence unity ni noti ena wase yesese no obi a wayo adwene se wo de gala no na wo bedie no de ene ye wo so ebeye den ama pa
so mo se we kokobo edemo say the president of the republic and the ministry of lands and the national security minister and his coordinator sanya mo no mo nso so omo di medie finchin e de aboa the president of the republic oti abenjwa isu nti me pese mo na mo yesa ade ni nyan wo hwe na won dey so omo di medie finchin e de aboa the president of the republic oti abenjwa isu nti me pese mo na mo yesa ade ni nyan wo hwe na won dey wo njai mo na wo ya ade a illegality bi anyi bia no wo hwe na mo dey omo njai na ye nyina ye ntena o mamu asumdie mu e wo illegal mining nti no aye bibifo no bi na ma Chinese for no kwan omo yeden omo ye saade no nti tie bibifo ni bi so mo say na hwan na de asase ye den e ma mo and the whole thing is ade na koye say at the end of the day no asase no say even mineral commission cry issue concession ama obi a there is a buffer nti say e bia say haka kra na mineral commission ama wa no mo take advantage no mo bo na na mo asase mo e den ewura e ye illegal mining nti no counter intelligence be hwe no na e no kre ampa ya pekio mo ekona na oboma hene ho say ejuma pa ya ye no ye ni sopa nti mo be hwe a yechiwa excavator
counter intelligence unit openia odi animu ma wo mo kwakire enkrofo na ni nyina da ene se kwawu oboma hene na naifa pinaman a wotoso biensa se wono no de krata ekokoma aban se de enkrofo tutu na saase ne so pa kan enkrofo kokko nu omo de ne ade eguo no wodwene ho a wonte ase entisi ayifo no ebra no ya wo momra ena wo mo ba ya wo mo akonya enkrofo ewura abna kakifue acheche wo mo
na etwa na sa group ya wo mo di abai on hye yebo ese wo mo bai wo mo ba betra adijuma na amaye dani dan nyina so wo mo nya report bia wo mo famre we are saying I say nsuo afi so foodie so ama asay cocoa a declining if you say omo ana dua cocoa yi sans wo be dua cocoa no onya sika na pe no de dan ho ama omo yeso so bia omo hata nsase ne so
nana efa apnaman a wotoso miensa eye kwawu obome ehene na ban krachi pani a wono ena kwawu west wohweso ya usu ado eno osi esi ayifwe womo ayade pa senkrata kwa womo antwentwen womo na ase no womo ba brapem a womo benya nkrofo ehwebi mene ene womo ye bia akyekewo
illegal mining I no de o mine no mra etia nti anu de omo yes adwuma me ba omo kokko so obi pese
the central command nti no ni yana say saadi
ewo kwawu west na no asem na yeti na kire se na ejabo si breaking news be na
na wo bi na ebisa chese ese domi kwa benya a seat no as a parliament ye declare ne vacant ya ne sa nti de ansa ne be soro ni
ye be kwa akwaji
mu nchiri mu
ye be me na hunu de yakoso nti ontwa na koma ntune
yento aso na yento aso na ja yenko ye ni mo ne yemfa nsam ni bi MP so ma Facebook ndi egusu aja ye brizi ya behwe woni a chese wo mo mfere ade mu ade mfa ade bonye kwakuo nansi a China fo mani nkitingiti wo mo na chese se asase akwayiro mpampe na ye ba eye nkra popuni mantemu a dansoma ne mpetemu no ewa blekuma west abato mpeso so na enei na aban ade nyema nyina agugu fo mo se 6 unit classroom block ene mampanya be de ekiri Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Pawumia da digital man ene waso apaso mu se tele ni opo no fofore ni wotwam shikishiki ten a wa commission ede ama addition mu a wo mo wo eye tunga ne mpetemu abrekuma west ena sabri ebutu na eno ena chese wodi nsema to dwado so na adwumadi omu di omo pa school dan no ntoma ne de ade a school fo komo akyerɛkyerɛfo so abeba no wo mo homoden a na wo mo nkyira de na nkoda no mutiri mobe so asebente sense ne 6 unit classroom block na no kura no wo kyerɛ mu a na kyerɛ Zongo Development Fund ya enanu bia wo mo te 2017 no ho a no enu bia sika ene de ene kakra wo mo ede asisa 6 unit classroom block a eno ewo tunga kyerɛ ablekuma west abato mpeso so na no ena emrahye badwani a obutu mpetemu no kuriada esa Minister of Air Communication afi digitization maame Oslowusu Akufu wodi nsamutu dwa no wodi kan kasa kra no wase o na no wanam no atete se dan ne kra na yesi no o adwumakuo bi enhye aban ase enji wofuo bi na esie no so dabi pimpin wasi ni pen na dia bani nyina no yade a Zongo Development Fund ni bia na de esie na wo shekete se omo ho no wo mo maninku na maintenance womo enyebi na betimi abo na school dan no achede ma womo.
In the run up to the 2016 elections, when then candidate Akufo-Addo and his running mate Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia spoke about setting up a Zongo Development Fund to spur the development of our Zongo and inner cities, I was one of the happiest people because I knew I had a project that I was sending to them to do for us. And this beautiful structure behind us was what came to mind. And I was sure that they had a plan to help us build morning facilities for our Zongos and inner cities. Inshallah, by the grace of God, and thanks to the overwhelming support of the people of Ghana, we won the 2016 elections, and President Akufo-Addo honored his promise by setting up the Zongo Development Fund. In 2019, they asked us to identify priority projects in Ablekuma West, and number one on my list was the Tunga Islamic School. So please, this beautiful structure here was not built by any NGO, as some people were saying. It is a decision of your MP, funded by President Akufo-Addo's Zongo Development Fund. And we need to emphasize that fact. So the rumors saying an NGO built this are completely false. Now, unfortunately for us, we started building close to the 2020 elections. And when the contractor began engaging community leaders for the project to commence, he had a problem because he needed to demolish the old school block to make way for this new building. Some people thought that it was a campaign gimmick. Because it was close to the elections, we were coming to deceive the people that we will build it.
Any outie mame osla usu ekufu ono en what is as we to dwa no so ade no ho enye se bia adwumako bia ensha ban ase wo mo en na besi ne mum Zongo Development Fund ni mu a anom disi na mampanya be de agire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na wogina simpie ni apaso commission dwumade ni nyina en wo ka se teacher for we de omomoden na academic standard no ho enkosoro pa e wo Tunga Islamic School a ye nei yapa wontuma asuafo bekuma disua yi,
through which government seeks to ensure the realization of the development objectives relating to Zongo communities. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, since Ghana attained independence, we have had no budget item that has ever been consistently and deliberately allocated for the development of Zongo communities in Ghana. Ahead, promised to usher in even more development for our cherished Zongo communities. The rapid expansion in enrollment into the senior high schools as a result of free SHS makes it incumbent upon us to expand access at all levels. In this regard, government has, through the Zongo Development Fund, proposed the construction of one model senior high school in each of the 16 regions. And we are working assiduously to ensure the commencement of 3 of the schools this year. While encouraging the district education office, the head teachers and pupils for their dedication, I wish to underscore the crucial importance of maintaining this beautiful edifice. I also wish to urge you to work hard towards improving the academic standards in order to justify the investment made.
Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia mampanyi abedi achire wase free 2017 mu sa Zongo Development Fund no a chese omo de bebo asese no woma si school dan be se 300 ene ho astroturf wo Zongo community eno kura chi ni kura no chese yama Zongo fo ni bi scholarship a chese omo kwa kosua medicine wo Cuba eche no abebo adwuma pa a enei wode sanse mu atodwa.
Yadasoa wa ngumesua ensemu na yakwa akopiem wo Borgatanga ewa mentifie poye mantamemu na mpanimfu ehwe ngumesua so ewo hono no ene ne wo mo atumirika pa aban krachi panini ora Rex Asanga edi animu amo mo akorashadiya Islamic Primary School wo Borga hono asese die kredom de akotum akasim se katwentwire no enye kredo ketwa kredi na se yesu kopie school no mu a enkwada na yese players omugina park so no we bobo no bi atini baby ubekwa classroom baako no na bi wa enkwada 4 na wo mutuam na teacher ni baako eje wo mu anim ebasa na ma de kire ndi adesua no kra aya awerho the teacher ni tran no wo toto nwom kakra no akoto kose e de abere wo mu adi na kire se hwete sam na wapon endu asesa na tie de animu ya no wo mu atum wo mu school no a free teacher da na ho aso kindergarten kosi primary 6 ni nyina no enkwade wo school no ye 40 aduanan na ohwe Ghana Education Service hihye mu no a na enkwada 40 de entimi mfre ni se school ma teacher fo nkotena mu nya akatua eda na wose no ne pa ho so a behwe bra Facebook na behwe school no mu na board asie behwe wode behwe energy na amansan ye janan eni baabi egu ball school ni nche pe enesie ene nkwada eti wono de ehu awo mu ese no kora kan ubi na ama nkwada ni mpe school ni mutena no wo de wa bra behwe bora simpie
school no enche na amansan toilet no
ewo ene ho aso ni
egu ball na akoda nti what school de na from aba obesi de kra
eno ni asem no na Ghana Education Service for one so wo hwe mu wor sa Rashadiya Islamic Primary School honom no wo mu se ahonidie ensem enkoyie eno na kan ho bi na ama nkwada no emma school no enti na kire se de be ya ne se wo mu batum na wo mu ahwe se bi ensiesie bi ebetumi akoso ana na ora Rex Asanga a wodi mpanimfu animu ekoye no no was say omo hwe a said the public toilet pa si honom na yes gu ngura na nkwada ya pom den kwada de woka so nkosuma so kra ye den ya wo beko ene ade na wodne nsa kwotete ne ma no edo ha beba.
Well, you know, in terms of citing a public school or a place where you are going to have kids, you have to look at the environment, especially this is a situation where we have cited, this school has been cited very close to a refuse, what do you call it, a refuse center, a refuse of Russia, which primary has been running for some time now. It was a subject of discussion at our Municipal Education Oversight Committee meeting, and we asked the Municipal Education Office to continue to monitor events at the school. And so today we came to see if there have been some improvements. And from what we have seen, I think that the enrollment is so low. Some classes have 3 being taught by a teacher. So we don't think that it is sustainable to keep this school, running for now. I think that, of course, we are going back to go and decide what to do. But I can the school, let the kids, and they are not many. That's the fortunate thing. There are not many in the school here. I think you can put the entire school in one classroom, from even the PG all the way to P6. They can all be in one class. There will still be space. And there will still be space. So I think that it's not a big problem as long as there are many schools around for the kids to go to. So I think that we will have to just take a decision on it.
Rex Asanga, a municipal chief executive officer, Elma Borga. Na Ghana Education Service for us, more can cry the Duchem. One say na no headmistress ya no was a Rashadia primary school honum woo. Nche kwere be busu miru ni echiri ma me newu. Ni yekohwehwe mu a yese kankan no. Eni nwusie no a ye de to bora anum no a ehye school mu ho no. Enne kun ma me no. Endu ru Timothy Alu ena wo kyerɛkyerɛ ensɛm mu de ɛkyerɛ yɛ.
For the past 7 to almost 10 years, the situation has never been different from today. The situation has never been different. We've been trying, seeing how things will improve, but things keep on getting worse. So really, we've gotten to the crossroads that we feel that it's like something is wrong somewhere. So upon our investigations, we came up with a number of factors that actually contribute to the situation right now.
What are these factors?
The factors are the environmental condition of the place. There's a toilet very close, there's a refuse dump. With the burn, they don't pick the refuse. The burn and the smoke comes to the school to affect the breathing of the kids. Number 2, we have constant interference from the proprietor. He sometimes, when we came and were complaining, he told us that if we close, he will convert it to an Arabic school. And number 3, his attitude towards parents. Most of the parents, due to apathy, they have to withdraw their wards to other schools. It's not his behavior. Now the school is packed with about 4 or 5 Islamic instructors. So the contact hours are being used to teach the children. Looking at the enrollment, for the past season, I can say the teachers are taking on end salaries. Currently at Dazongo, we have about 80 kids being taught by one teacher. You go to Asogo, you go to other areas, one teacher handling 70. Then you come to Rashadia, one teacher handling 3, one teacher handling 5. They are not supposed to take salary. The whole enrollment of the school is not up to GES standard classroom, which is about 35 to 40. When you calculate all the figures you've gathered, they will not be more than 40. So this school,
how many are they here?
Currently, when we went round, according to our statistics, there are about 43 or so, the total, without a KG1 class.
And you're Timothy Alu, Onua Kasiebo, Municipal Director of Monitoring and Supervision, ɛna wɔkyerɛkyerɛ wɔ sɛ wokɔ nkuro no bi so a ebi wɔ teacher ni baako ne nkwara 80 ebi 70 ɛna aba rashadi yade a school ni nyina ɔmo yɛ 43 the teacher ni baako nkwara ayɛ 3 ebi de yɛ 5 ebi de yɛ wɔ se Islamic instructors nkom wɔ 5 na wɔ school num na kyerɛ sɛ bosomi bi a wɔn gye pay dudum sɛ pay no a wɔn gye no enko yie nti wɔ se yɛtum ne yɛde wɔn kɔ baabi na teacher fo ni bi a wɔ school mu hɔ no ɛna wɔn so kyerɛkyerɛ mu na wɔn se nyɛ yɛn mfom so na school no ɔn sɛ akɔyɛ Islamic enti woka sɛ obi a wonye Muslimii kura mfa ne ba mra wogiri sa Arabic nko an ye be kyerɛ no enti won fa ne ba ma ɛna JSS su ni hɔ eni sɛ wobi ni nua keto akora na eba na panini duru JSS na ɔkɔ a ma me ntimi ma ne ba ne keto an nko ama ha na enti wayi keto an de ne kɔ ba bi a JSS ne wɔ no enti ni nyina ka ho bi ɛna ama school no woman numbers ne so tia ena etie no.
It's located. And then because it's Arabic, the senior ones are moving out, they take the younger ones because they always go home with their younger ones. And once they are going to different schools, they have to take them away.
But you don't have anything to feed
directly. Man, our one potem where you Yusuf Mumuni. No, I say, Abai, Miss Remo, with the Empamo Chopper, Bebe Yanka, Squiddy, Muni, Munguno. Namuka Semubeguni Kram, Miraho, Minya Kora Mission.
I'm very sad. It came to my attention. I'm very sad. It came to my attention. It came to my attention. Just before yesterday, it came to my attention. Just the day before yesterday that a letter has come to assembly. They want us to meet today. So I attended the meeting and it says about the topic is about my old school. So I say my old school because I uncle the patriarch. So is it not my home? So the issue they brought, I think the main issue is the enrollment. Other than that, if it is the environment, we have been struggling on it. The assembly has assigned Zoom Lion to be cleaning the place, and assembly are paying them. So anytime I'm on them, sometimes I will come and even see their laborers, get them something to make the place neat. You yourself, you can see yesterday I have to follow them. Today they came and took the container, they changed another fresh container there. You see that it's an empty container now. But to clean it down and everything, maybe tomorrow they will do that. So if it is the environment that they are talking, it's the responsibility of the assembly to maintain the place. But they are all tall and look at the school, they are all distant. For that one, they can't blame us for that. That one is the school management who have to manage it that one. If they allow people to be using it and the scientists.
No, but they are talking about the big one outside.
The big one too. Half of the big one is for assembly, but this one is for them. Yes. So I will still plead. Once it has come to our attention now, the enrollment is not good. We'll get into the area and propagate and see how we get the school function. We'll all get involved because actually I'm not aware that the enrollment.
Wom de be propaganda tiano. O breso na Russia dia primary school ye gu no.
Ozo pache omomungu no.
But say it's a whole lot. Because one teacher ni a bi a wa han wo dan eben school no. Ene ya ye gu no we ya ban ni panti e be transfer wa ko baby foforo. Bi a hana wo nante na eba.
Onso ade ofaka.
Just ofaka impromptu transfer. So possibly kura so a hwe a bi a de say utu kura free borga imfansi a postu akọ borga nkura ni bi ase a de say bi a utu animuanim ya wo hwa na e wo so utu ko haidan wo relocate ebi so announce kura wo ye parent wo maso wo school bi mu e wo borga honom a enti ho asem kan no din ba wo hwe environment ne so nye environment ne so nye na ma menton ade emra ho e ba na asa ko school nsem no abi mu na Lawson Herbal Center da Roma ena wɔn boaye you enti wo che se ye ton Lawson nura na wakoto bi Onua Kasiebo enti se de be ya da bia wo benya ska na wode aso ya asene na ya de Kasiebo ya brewo na law care mixture ena Lawson Herbal edi abe enti bomodin mumu a ne kope bi na wo yare wo gonu ache wo syphilis ache wo ma odwun so a ne mogya di akire esisi yade candida ma no mema no so prostrate any ade wo hia law care mixture afa delay man eno ye mema duro bema wo padu panom amena aboa wa bo o prostrate ho ban wo bi wa na wo de no na enlargement aka no me pa cho wo hia dupa enti bomodin ansa wo bekọ na wakwa akọpẹ delay man ebeyin nyina afiri hɔ no na sa aboa ama wahoɔden wɔ mpamu atimi akɔsoro afe Lawson Herbal Mixture ho tutu malaria typhoid ɛne de akeka ho diabetes fo nyina yɛ diabetic a aduru a wasa wonom ɛyɛ Lawson Herbal Mixture Lawson ointment ne de yɛ de twitwi yɛ de sra wa pɔso wa kwadwuma brɛ wayɛ boho wayɛ ho ha ɛsɛ wonyare nso wonte apɔ ebi sresra ne koda abeda sa botofo abesore na ho ato enuro ne ye Ghana ba bia ye tonuro ebi wo honom Ghana ba bia ye tonuro enuro ne bi wo honom bomodian se wobekọ no wakọ akopebie na wanonom bonsa ho beto saa de se wankọ unya konkon ade a obenya nupa bi na wanom nti bomodian pini honom mesrewo a wodasani ne kopebi na upe bi so atu aton dia 0242133577 0242133577 na yaje wo so ama enuro ni bi na wo so atu akwakoton sa pepepe ene nhihye no eche
Yanko animu na afe yemfa nsam ni bi yempe so mfama na yeda so egina sukuu nsensemu a na wedi ekwapuo matemo brem south mansirimu na sabre yepie na upie mu a na chese ofori krom DA basic school na sede sukuu ni tie ne pa de enkoda ne po no mkofi a na mponche ene emprakwa ni nwan agi school dan mu aboso sanse sracha ene abo ne aboso nchensen na nei no mde aba betu dwese ne kra no school no class 4 ne class 5 class 6 nyina yetimi kabom na chese nkoda no egu school dan na koka utim se brem ne mpatam de enkoda no wo enya ade a wo munya adaje akura sua ade papa bi na agya akomutirimo na tichafo kiremu a ensuo nya muna na bom se kuru a wo se bodon kran yapon sansan chansi ni nyina enwunu eno na chesom de ba beto dwa se school dan ne kura no hu yesibi wo hodmo kura afi wo muhu yansa contractor wasa ne nkuku ne nkaka nyina otu do no wokọ no nti enya ade a se wo ba hu bi mu a enam sa ayoso enti yakom nyina abankiri mu a na se ya cheche mu kakra na school fo ni bi nsem obom de ba beto dwa ne kiremu se we de adabraka wo mu sere mpanyini esanse ba bi o mte na aso mte abonten wo bi twam no mu kwafuo mu a che se obi hu se ne ma me kwa no asore afri school dem o command man ba se wo kwafuo mu ene mpe bo frɛ saa ene nkoda ntiti school mu na wo ba so de na ekuwom sanse mframa no ebo saa na asuafo no de ensem bi atodwa yenkotie bi
ya for yes kwantale nyina fa books so for aya na ya blepa ebo to na book lines da books no na for na pa na ya na book na I was say ya show ya na I say awo and the everyone start say ya kilowa na injufanga no ba na infu bi book ma o kilowa na ati ebuzu a one watete anu na school o kwantale efo Mutuana as a use above us and I'm a blessing as in for.
Ejiwe ya school for ni sembi a womu de atodwa wo de bra Facebook na agya behwe video ni bi sade akwada ba akokasa na se school dan ne wo mu ana no be GHS no be GHS enti primary no na womu ete baby a chese enye kura na ahwe school dan na sade e de ntabo abobọ bonche hwe we kura de otim se pillars in yes ntabo ne de achiche mu a ye de blackboard
2x6
ni bi
eno om de asisi
eno om de asisi
we kura we 2x4
2x4 na board no om de achiche class ni mu enti nsuo pete kora na mframa ba na omom tete ano no madam so na ekira de ache se wambo ne jeans kakra nti we de ɛhɔ nso nyinaa na afu nti so obi pie school mu kora na nkoda na nkwan da sane mu a na che se
Debut.
And then mosquito net and the
school die. We were across the agile bunch for
the agile for and
the war between the phone and school. Mosquito net, yes, I'm for Nasian.
And
what the agile ban fan the phone, and also name war like their school in a phone in tem. So
we teach a new, you know, what the bed,
the teacher is a crowd. Teacher ni neviraho.
Oh,
a die dinner appointment letter man no or cook school no ana na bamboo ye.
Na when mu say no ho ebi mo ho mutimi nya vim e de kira de ba be kom na bi a Kofi Kenyatta be say o say bonde die there. Say ho ne wo no ko school ni bi wo ho anti ko training ka no ba na eto ne to okra na
no afa sa say ni nuanom ne nabusuafo ne ade.
Oh,
but what will be the challenge for you, the teacher? Who say, and Quarabi or my Hokwachra or Madia, the Kai say, you could teaching practice. Aquaraba could to me, ma a magnet chair high. Same way.
Magnet
chair habain shraba. If it has any, you say, because what a habain one would did jam blade be at twice, so ni efi say bi o the blade ato no wache ahaban na ase na han wo de ato so nti blade no han na di wo kwachira kwara we ya de so ye careful we mu omuti wo no di e pa na be challenge you teacher nkura mu read wide
there be say
na wo de akwachira de
we say dada na
wan hwe a wo tete wo say be ba na teacher nkura wa bon che nkwara no ahanum say be de na ya kira ICT
that be
school in na ni afuo share ayi na we wo better the die crabins on the computer ni gosi
we o better no board so won better ayi practicals in the omunya
we wo better and the kai dan ni ho emfutrom and this all computer here na ade kosi na wa so ne wadi em e de power be na ade be power
sembe
so am so be try CTV
omunyina atworo so be baako
mo mehwe school I na efuo na share wo in fact any efuo
na school that way say my manage class 4 class 5 for we did that
so mo be the disturb na hwe so obi 9 hwe so obi 9 we madam ya say hwe so obi 9 na teacher obi o one next class
no one class so
the 9 apie
more na ayi teacher ni ba ko no wo for krom basic school honmo Joanna Gani and also wedie ayi enti Ibrahim South mansi no assembly wo momode na school dan wo munwie prekum na wo de ade so die we nyina to dwabra director general ema enwumesua Professor Kwasi Opoku Amankwa bra che so no so bon sran kakra kakra so wedie ha dwene titiri kura che se ensuo pete ya na wo so mopon nyesa ankoda ne busu nyina ebefo.
Well, what we can say is that we have an uncompleted project, and we're told that the project has been halted because contractor no aim to me and Benjamin who did want to be my contract for it is no your best say about no bit to me boa no machine project na cost one time said the be ya you bit me ho be so lessons can go on for
Aji teacher ura Joanna Gani and what is as we to na Brem South Mesri no abankra chepanyini wo panyini asare dan so na nsam no kura so kirem kakra this one also di to no wachem so we no school dan no na Middle Belt Authority wo mase na na ehye na wo ma ye bia sanko benye sika kakra na nka we di anka yempiepia na nkohye get fund wase eji won di oguso a cheso obo ne homoden
Middle Belt Development no bad abe na Development Authorities no bad na kuro ne so bad abe ya krasma ya mom yenka na yenya sa nchirechire bu no ya de ma no kuro ne bad abe
great attitude
and Development Authority ne so bad abe
say get funding so de ne o e ba ya
enti Middle Belt for na abobade no esi wa that's where say mantam nwan wo As a wako sheep market, livestock market. Yes, see me and I do to the work anyway. Ah, oh, I read a who. Now, everyone when I am my agra and crying for no man for harmony boo a fool. Now, what dear Don Rich Faguso, what dear fa a unigusu ye baby. Now, hospital yes ye, Eddie Amom, why say why permit dabre. Now, Chrome for crash almost meant chassis, should have assembly also I can't. And you almost no one to me your communally by and not dining.
And as this, I don't know what you. I have no.
Yeah, more about Facebook, no more a dining one chanchema. Yeah.
And your brophone will be a.
There be your brofu, Esra. Yes, see, dine yen ye, now most intimate no. Oh, where? As you could book quiet. Yeah. Oh, Debbie. Yeah. I dear be a while. That's all to could be more. And penny be so woman dribble. Where? To where mommy and corner, communal, where Quabrania do for a fin war pie quiet. Where? A fin a war pie, quite a moment the aquadino. I was in a former where were a dicey hole. At 9 years, ye be come why are sabiesi ho. Yay, Ghana. Na agunan crafona war, so drum potamo how, a won't feel mantem. And one month when you susa, one must be 10 years in it. And I just a hospital down ye jadies one woman, ya baby, and call. It is a was what nam quano better not permit. And a wager diner back on what they are bosso. And she dined no yes, and says I can't see same when your money buffalo could do honor. Now, one must say, ma, one woman. Essence, I want you, my bay, your just so say, a double quack could do, baby, a double quack could do no. Na the bed the one we are no frontier who quadate. And I also now came with him.
Yes, second, I did Bessie, and one has a moon to me down campaign. It's not being I been said over from my private campaign. And so I shall want to know and I'm on my answer 2024 because I shake a gun home. I have a cocoa area, yet the Indiana day market there. Indiana day this year for Swedru. And so all banners start with a senior. Can't put a bumper for him a Eddie. You are saying, yet. Just a big beer when you have gun home, but election should there. No, the answer gun and buy campaign. It is so I'm sure I'm a deep side man. Yeah, cry. I want to make a boy cry. Yeah. And now I'm going to let me just almost to hospital. Now I'm going to be able to have more strength and go to the hospital. No wife anything, I had no hospital. Blah. I don't put in see motor in the tire tree and then my wife, like baby, this in there, or bump him out on rock. Then I buy all it. Maybe I'm okay now. I judge so MPO someone who or to put in job of Hammer, find your blocking. There will be a chance to go have them. In Penfun, so you make sure don't but I the police you one woman black. Yes, you can buy one if you are going and
and from press of a family who had an open from mother near to home. Hospital, I say, if you can say, can't be my house, tell Fraka was shed and back. I had to think, no hospital this year. It's a painful one show when you know much money.
Now, Kohe Kuruni Mum Patadai near Depa na hospital say any hot merchant say malaria chew be at Depa. Then a man, you know, walk grand crown for no na amokwa. And was say, Emrashi Jenny, Mammy, Cynthia Mamley Morrison. When you are by Monkey Camel, when I say, and yet.
Company and your bra and yet. This I need to see obey and feed the unity. Still, no, a baby about obey. Yet ye will be a cra, fine by first and back of cranny as some fufu. Yes, Rabbi, Momodiano Mommy. Chip company super will be a war crack and it never do. Men say Croma and answers you have no Jim. A Palabi Allah. It never go. Yes, Rabbi, Momodia, and come for the bench here, and so Tambia, so your bread, or your pommy doing your school sounds also the same thing. No crack. To the Biana adding, I just need 2 gates. Here the not to so, here the knuckle. Yes, Regana, Momodia, and so continue in come for me. Grandfather your Dawson, and your crown, your Yaku Nipa by 1,000. I said, you be said, in the crab in her, chip compound, 12 years in, ntumi nya bibia tie sraba amomodi na onkan yenka Ghana for
okay
try mami ense nkranfo de yenyina yenyim onim modi mo ayebo to abama ni wi a omu pa omu nsama tie sra wo mu momodi ya na omara na ntene ni nkranfo yeso yaka Ghana for
Semna wirahu.
And I said, we are answer.
Yemfa messages na kakra.
Don't reach Piama Nafi, yank message in me, Nubi Nafi. Yam face in a week, me who dream impo.
Sorry, I must have mind be. No, so a mamma who said Ghana, no, in some cafe deals as I said Ghana. Yen developers are when your opportunity now think I yes to Casa.
Oh,
and winning baby, and then Yamia don't ye beach away. So, no who some pass and some no I can. No crack you. Bravi said I was so freaking tampo bono is okay. Polos Casua and was a Ghana. A Bank of Ghana, one more home quine pass, a woman to me by buying Bosnia bears a 5% afibia, a breaker near Matu and a near Manquay na NDC for say, Womunya Mienya Yasum, ye no munyas our politics no warm air. You yanko, Onua yanko. Until when Stephen Boachin was so a chair, Joseph Bearman was so was a crouton, Western region. Okay, yeah, here's Stephen, the Seymour. What's it say? Was so enjoy news no pan very tasty. Now then chias from my doctor Usu free yakutu. Okay, yanko. And Isaac Akroman was so free Germany more fire. Derek Ayete was so chai said John Bososo. Okay. Was say there was here when ye pass a Ghana when you know a back corruption. Aban we do one commander in chief wo you Eric Badu Italy na was it watch ya nyina onuane nhraba enofa onu wo Italy. Okay, Evan sending tutuka oboase and was a happy birthday to Kwaku Inshra Ado the rainmaker and was a kwan back we betimi afa so akọ corruption and sa digitization you know the Ghana for nyina yam kwaso se digitization amade a ene ekro no Coach Afrane was so shy and was say NDC woman to me mfa incompetent team no woman about 2016 no and sa ma no enyi ni see e beji wo mu edi bi ada was see NDC there never again. NASCO fufu majority leader incident and was say IGP was say attitude no yakọ so Ghana politics no condemn ansana jinsemu no ye there here. Was like Utu so ni abo more but attack at him the no. Okay. And I regbedu also nanado. You don't need be our country bio. Na when it Danny Waki and was a live from Pasa. Okay. Nana Equia Moi Boatin Ablukuma Centra. And was on your friend AK Dr. Baumia is coming. No, I say Dr. Baumia dear. One was with the MPP and okay, Sir John Bososo Makai, what the end, where be Felix Arta, and was say a Kufuado. Was he Musuna yet never see so. And that we see Obuadu Junior, and I was say I'm Roland or every can yes, thank you. And I take Bomo, and was say was who was the enemy no will be so be and no room for those people. 117 okay. And a day obli was a yentiti woman to say ya no almost so they said he treated Ghana for no something there did to me ye busa questions. Christopher Kaswa and was say Ghana for was a boat. Now I point out a nipa or my day, uncle. People involved in corrupt activities. Then yes, sir, ye ni bubusa, ye ni woman, ye ni woman. Was say a buy wa resource state institutions be to say yoko ni ade nti wo so omutimi eko corruption yo na oyibobu aten nrebehi ohu atwema nrebehi wasesai wase MPP fa better change this ba mamu pa ono de na Kofi Agyeman Blackman waso wo chai wo hwe every free pick farm ate gbomu makai wo de no nti na kire se hwini beka se ya lie
ono ne question obi say last one de ono anka say nyia no say Ghana beat me the cleanest country
ono ahwe ba bi a odi ngura de kogu ye no so de gu ba bi paso de a ene no abusua ye da obi biara se wo hwe ye tie ye wo sade wo comment by ni nyina se da na ye de ma na ene no the dressing room no papa no a wono maduro bi egu grawe mu no wono no wade ba wono oni madukro wono anim afre techi mensa wa memba na bone mrane sa kwense ye de topio takora wenye bia ma wo Baba don't reach your dase so the echo Facebook I would say Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Nina you near 95.1 FM and Twitter at 951 FM. Now watch na ya wono ye call a new plan. Ebibaka se secret. Na wakɔhwe pom dim. Kɔhwe wapo opom ye nyehwe. Wo be foro car no ato afɔ no ahwe driver wo car ni scale no wakɔhwe. Bukuma also ya no akɔhwe hwe hunu de hawo nyese wanyare odi nkrofo wu me bra baifo perceived abaifo eso na ye yare ye de wanyare onyare akɔ so wo home twetwetwe nyina ye hunu se bibi ha no ye de wanyare sa ndi kɔhwe wapo bonua ene ye de abaifri wo kyerɛ ni fiada nyina ye tua hɔ behwe wapo yo Mimi did nana ochre ruku bensi abo mene
enshiraba buadu
yene yede kase ba afra techi mensa ba crash bra na de ko word of sports bobbing commodity na esi
former Kotoko captain ewo nkran also china people's assembly no oba be church sports development kwan be for so ebetimi sports I employ nkofo ba
na say why dey
o say wabɔ ne bo ewie
ndi why dey
wabɔ bra o te ase to ogina home o tifi
ne business
one ne yire ne mba
bie enuma
edis ka no ede basa utu kwan na okoba ne ade o nze ndi wo bɔ bra pa ndi wo wa
so bra pa jo wura kwan
yes do hwe na ne form o ma for some bɔ obiom ba wonyi
na body say white abel
yes ba hwe na one day na utumi so wa one day nto be kyerɛ nyon boys na ba no at least wo bɔ ni wi a life after football and ansam bi a all football no what year 1 year this is that time I say obisa no na otimi church mu ye emma won say Kotokofo e has koji cap before mu say mo kumase na cha say don botere mu ni ade ye say malam bi ka say onyi ni captain na match stiller and son of which has so it is our story no aha wan timu ye be church ni nyina mu wa ha na wo say
say a draw
na malam no wo mo na call ho na wo hia wo
and they tell you utie so no yes
Joseph and remember be busa oreba
good obi mpo nti the reason why oreba no on chase obekye ne nyina
ta de abrante o
yes
wa be chire
okay cash so on ho
che no ho ba so on the opai no onya bi ma on chese o
on de on kakra won uhu na ansa wako
ba won chese o wo de ye be pa bi etia ye ya so ayo enti eno no muntie no wo ba tew
Adabraka for alajo asalam down ene mia keka ho nyina no onua apomudin keteke ye ne ye ba no chuku chaka boom ya landi nyame ya adomo a eye Thursday 28 and any Friday 29 July shayen e wo bra onua 95.1 na afi onua TV onua apomudin keteke ye de ebrewo entisi ye ba circle ene new plan station dia ene driver for mate for station masters passengers mo aduane kaya ye ene mrantie ne mabawa mo ho nyina no momrai na mo mehwe mo apomudin mu free yanje hwe e bia na ye woni na ye wo ya hepatitis B body mass index blood sugar high blood pressure eno na how dia ene na brai na onua 95.1 na afi onua TV emma wa yaresa no entumi nwie mudie channel so say eye Thursday and Friday 28 and 29 July e wo new plan station circle ho ene ri dwumade no e hyehye so anopa no ngotwe pepepepepepe menyu ho fa free enyumaku aso ya sene de dwumadi ebrewo Rainbow Scientific Herbal Clinic, Active Point Dental Clinic, Ghana AIDS Commission, Top Choco and Flora Tissue. Supporters and so Freddy's Beverage, Aqua Gold Mineral Water, Specialities Catering, Onua TV and Onua 95.1. Akan ho aboy mu die. Na ye Onua apomudin keteke. Papa pa kuchu chuku po. Adabraka for alajo asalam down. Ene miamia akeka ho nyina no Onua apomudin keteke. Ye ne ye ba no chuku chaka po ya landi nyame ya adumo a Thursday 28 and any Friday 29 July. Shayen ewo bra Onua 95.1 na afi Onua TV Onua apomudin keteke ye de ebrewo enti si yeba circle any